seems, well, that's not fair. We just told you people that did notice, but not very many people noticed that Trump didn't help his most hardcore supporters at all. He just left them out there. And if you're thinking, because a lot of the times people have no idea what the right wing actually thinks, and they think, oh, Trump can't possibly win. They still believe it. They really do. So if you think, well, Donald Trump didn't want to be associated with six people because that was sedition. People have been convicted, including the head teachers, Stuart Rhodes. This is basically treason against the country. So Donald Trump probably doesn't want to be associated with it. No. Whenever he sees them, he hugs them. He plays videos before his gatherings celebrating January 6th, guys. Brian Kilmeade the other day on Fox News said it was disgusting how much Donald Trump was wrapping himself around the January 6th rioters, right? The people who committed violence, people who killed, etc. But he's only doing that rhetorically because he just wants to take further advantage of them. But he has, again, not helped at all, as these guys might go prison for decades. And he didn't lift a finger.
When we come back for the second hour of the show, we'll talk a little bit about this ongoing border fight between Republicans and the Biden administration. The Biden administration made a pretty big announcement earlier this week about sending troops to the border.
Got him.
Have responded to it when we come back.
You're about to watch some behind-the-scenes footage of the Young Turks. Now, these are partial videos. If you want to get all of them, you become a member. Go to tyt.com/join. You'll get all the interviews of me, Anna, John, a reality show like tyt.com/join, and enjoy this. You know what you see behind me, jerks? Oh, watch me flip this camera. Right flip it.
Volume set to 60%.
No, I just took a picture. I'm 50 right now. It's behind the scenes.
Zero.
I said it was live stream.
Comment at Bob. Button.
This is my cat.
To activate.
Animals are innocent. Control room and the insanity is obviously there.
To activate.
Right.
Video player.
Look, right. Hold up.
Windows System UI. 6:59 p.m.
All right. Getting there.
The control room is right there. So I can see bars. This is the Pittsburgh office, referred to often as Boiler. You see how it's good? Is it super unprofessional to wear that in a business meeting? Or am I like cool, federal?
I just finished doing the power panel and I'm fired up.
Want to hear 50 bucks each? If you're frantically tweeting at us that something's broken, thank you because I'm fixing it. And thank you for being a UIT member. Super last name. There's always got to be a super last name. This has been behind the scenes.
Clock. 7 p.m.
Welcome to Indisputable. I'm your host, Dr. Rashad Richard. We got a lot happening today. What we tell this show, we tell the truth. You know why we tell the truth? Because the truth is simply indisputable. Rashad, great to be here. Congratulations on a new show. And I gotta let everybody know that Rashad and I go way back. Here's the pattern that we see in all of these Karen stories. They think they own stuff they do not own. Now, where does that come from? I don't know. Maybe slavery. Maybe they think they should still own black people. This is what happens.
Play video. Button.
Place. Aight, let's go. Come on. You know what time it is. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Weezy show is alright. Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. is the middle. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Weezy show is alright. online, so come chill with us. Hey, sure gonna have a good time. We got the vibe, we got the vibe. Welcome to my room. Yes, I'm blind. Catch me Monday through Saturday live, 7 p.m. East Coast time. Yeah. We on the rise, kick up the shoes, enjoy the ride. What we can do is motivate minds, like motivation Monday, y'all up on your life. Topics to try, thinking and crying, wasting some time. We can get the Wednesday where we can ride to new ways and when the independence thrive. Yeah. Talkback Thursday, where you don't talk to me. Yeah, PC's open mic could be the place where you can reach out to me. But I like Saturdays, it remind me of the most hype days. You can get on mic and you can rock some days, but you only got 30 minutes on the string. So won't you come join with me if you could be a part of me in the peace team? I call my PT Weeks Peace. Catch me weekly on the Prime MC. Won't you come join with me? You could be a part of me in the peace team. I call my PT Weeks Peace. Catch me weekly on the Prime MC. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all about it, word and let them talk about it. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all about it. Tell them let them talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Tell them all about it. Tell them let them talk about it. So grab your camera phones and your devices. Pick up your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Easy Show is online Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Grab your camera phones and your devices. Pick up your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Easy Show is online, so come chill with us. Have a good time, baby.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Previous
indeed.
track.
Y'all know what it is. It is I and I am he is him, and I am them. That boy Blind MC from the 518, man. Another scenario like this, man, that we just back in again. So it's your boy, we here, and it's a Thursday night. You know what we do on these nights, man. We just kick back with you, try to see what's going on with you, what the day gonna bring. Talking about shit often comes with a solid thing that can break the ice. You know what I'm saying? A solid object or a solid topic, so to speak, that'll break the ice. And man, if we ain't been hearing a bunch of weird shit going on, shit, it's something else every day. Something else every day. Something else every day. So where we are now, we just really been hanging on for dear life, man. Really, shit, the way it feels, man. But anyway, on another note, I came in today to talk to y'all about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that it is the eve of Cinco de Mayo, and, and, yeah, and oh, not so much as that, but I mean, on top of all of that shit, we got about 26 days left on the Peasy Show theme song challenge. We are still looking for all submissions to be in by the 30th. So you know what I'm saying? We got time. We still got some time to get your Jones together, do what you dozzle. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who has already submitted, and those of you who are just joining into the submission band and page and getting your Jones worked out and all that good stuff. Because like I said, man, this is what we doing here for the Peasy Show. Theme song is dope. I like what we are doing. I love the concept that we are presenting to the table, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great as long as we can take this process and smack it down like motherfucking a whole goddamn dunk on a motherfucking on a motherfucking I can't even really think of it. It's like take a motherfucking basketball, just smack that motherfucker from a standing position, smack it down, like all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be one of those hard ball hits. You know what I mean? I'm expecting it to be great. think it's gonna be a dope situation. Y'all should really join in on the concept because I feel like this will be really, really fun if we get all the artists out here that want to join in to join in. The more the merrier. So as many of you that want to join in, don't tell me nothing. Just share the live, share the content, get yourself hooked up, and let everybody else know how you got in, so you can get everybody else in. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody should at least speak to me once to get in, to get the information that they need to go forward. Like I said, so joining, you can either join the band on Band Lab I got, or you can take the link I got. So whichever one fits your bill, I can get you up whichever way it suits you. You go from there and do it like that. So you know, there's always these different things like that, trying to make things happen in a way, you know what I mean, where we keep transferring, making this thing happen, see what's gonna move out of that, what's gonna rotate out of that, you know.
Republicans don't want to do anything, right? They don't want any compromise. They don't want to pass any citizenship for folks who are already here. It's just so stupid. All of it is stupid. Biden.
I had this really like weird feeling like right up in here on my. I feel like somebody, like I hit my fucking face, like smack on the fucking on a something, like right over this side of my face.
That's why it's always here.
But really, that ain't nothing but like me fucking. I banged my nose. I banged my nose like off the table a couple of days ago. Bending down trying to grab something on the floor. Didn't realize how close my head was to the table as I was bending down, and my fucking nose. I smacked my nose off the fucking corner of the table.
So why does he do it?
So yeah, it hurt, but you know, at the same time, in between time, it didn't, you know, really do much other than just make me motherfucking a bit on the annoyed side, you know. And we must be dealing with an uptick in the pollen right now because my nose is like, damn. I feel like I just sniffed a half a brick.
You know, now we agree with you. Now that you've done what we asked you to do,
nah, but shit crazy though, man. I have literally like one of the craziest announcements I don't think y'all have noticed or are aware of at this point.
A tiny percentage of Republican voters.
Okay.
They think, oh my God.
As of
they'll ignore the workforce.
oh, hey, shit. What's
Never
that? May.
And yet they still go straight into this. And what does it do?
As of March.
Tons of votes.
March this year.
Because you told your base for 4 straight
Maybe
years.
I want to say probably the week after my son's birthday. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was about the week after my son's birthday. I decided I didn't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. And I started to wean myself away from it by refusing to buy cigarettes and then turning around and while utilizing Black and Milds as a cradle pacifying piece between the two to inevitably drop them. Just 2 weeks ago, I stopped smoking Black and Milds. I stopped just buying and purchasing cigars or tobacco products to smoke. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going to be honest with you. I very much started feeling the change. I started feeling the weirdness like the first month, like the first full month with no nicotine. And I mean, this was even while I was smoking the Black and Mild, so you know the effect of how strong the tobacco had its grip on me. You got to remind yourself that I've been smoking cigarettes since I was like 13, 12, 11, 12, 11, 13. Yeah, between 11 and 13. used to steal cigarettes from my mom and my dad. So that happened. Yeah. But yeah, like been smoking for a very long time. So for me to be nearing, this age now, and it to be like this year, this late in the years of my life, you know what I mean, that I just decided to quit. I'm just like, I'm kind of nervous, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know how to feel because first and foremost, I keep trying not to like find like a reason to go and do something or to go and spend the little money I have to buy cigarettes or tobacco. You know what I mean? So like I really have been like resisting the urge to keep myself in that cycle, you know. I've been trying to just basically keep my mind off of that fact, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard when you're used to having, you know what I mean, something here, something in your hand, something to put, the occupation of your fingers to use, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes it very much of a challenge now for me. I'm trying to find something that will help me to help me to step further away and closer to, what I mean, my goal. You know, I have a series of ways that I'm trying to commit myself to for resistance barriers so that I can, maintain this level of encouragement that I've achieved. Because, man, I haven't been able, honestly, to put down a cigarette since like the last time I was incarcerated, and I was forced to put down a cigarette. So like when I got incarcerated, I had no choice. You know what I'm saying? You go to jail, it's not like you can smoke a cigarette in county. You can't. And if you ain't going to prison, then you damn sure ain't gonna see a cigarette until you get the hell out on the street. So for the most part, for what it's worth, you know what I mean. I feel like I'm in that stage in my recovery from it, or in my transitioning from cigarettes and smoking tobacco and shit. So it's a reminder, you know what I mean, that there's other things that I can do that would give me more excitement, give me more things to do with my hands that I wouldn't feel like I am like idly sitting around wishing that there was something else to substitute what my fingers are doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I'm amazed that I was actually able to resist the urges. It's not. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not easy. Cause like I almost buckled a few days ago. Like not even gonna lie, 'cause I almost buckled and bought some cigarettes the other day. But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. I ain't gonna say it's easy as hell. I ain't gonna say it's easy at all. It's mostly just the resistance. The fact that that craving does not have a shut off switch. So until you can get a control on it, you have to kind of like push yourself away from things, like forcibly push yourself away from things. I have noticed that you know what I mean, in so many ways, like my temperament has gotten a little bit off, like from how it used to be. I used to smoke a cigarette, I could be calm and not let too much bother me. Then it's like now with the fact that I haven't had a cigarette, so I'm kind of like, every little thing is annoying, and I'm wishing for more progress, exact, almost like a perfectionist would, and I'm stressing over the littlest things that don't go right. But Again, I didn't think this was going to be one of those things where it was going to be an easy road to finish, get over the more severe points of this, but at the same time, I'm willing to state the obvious here. Yeah, there's damage. There's plenty of damage. And I'm talking plenty of damage. You know what I'm saying? We're talking years of damage right now. I'm 38 years old. And this is since I was 11. We're talking 27 years of smoking. 27 years. Like, honestly and truthfully, the longest thing I can honestly say I've held on to in my lifetime, in my whole life. That's the longest thing I've held on to. It's my cigarette habit. And right now I'm looking for a new thing to hold on to, and it's for a better reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually working towards bettering my situation around all this shit. So there's that. But then you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? Like, we come in here, we chop it up with you about just, whatever's on the topic, whatever's on the tablet, whatever comes up on the tablet. You know what I mean? Like, the membrane has a lot to say sometimes, so you just gotta get it out the way, But yeah, for me personally, there's that. I will say one thing though. It may not have been a whole lot of submissions for New Wave Music Wednesday this week, but man, if it wasn't one of the hardest decisions to make to pick a fucking winner this week, it's so tough. Y'all guys got the hardest job this week, for real. Because it's some really good artists that submitted some dope songs for this week's submissions. And out of all 6 of them, I could not tell you which one I would have chose. Because, man, it's just tough. It's tough to see, like, that kind of a lineup and then have to pick one, But, hey, one must be. There can only be one. So winner must be deemed. And we will find it. I'm certain we will find it. What it do? Big lover. But that's really where we at today, We got a lot going on. We got a lot of like the music that was displayed last night for the New Wave Music Wednesday. That's up for debate. You know what I'm saying? We had a few songs, man. And I mean, them songs was definitely hitting, man. So it's gonna be a tough one for y'all. So I advise you guys to take some time, sit down with those 1-minute clips when you go back to that thing on the timeline, that post on the timeline, and think about it. Take some time, sit down, think about it before you leave that comment in the bottom telling us who you thought about, who you pulled up as a winner, who you think should get that New Wave Music Wednesday Song of the Week title. You know what I'm saying? And for me, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to sit my ass right here while you talking and while I'm talking to you and talk that talk. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for the continued faith.
You're welcome.
View live stream now with live chat. Advertisement.
Let's do
15 seconds. 5. Skip pad. View live stream now with
better
live
know
chat.
it. Look at that.
So you have to be very fair about that. And then Adam Conover did just brilliant job in that interview. And at the end, the anchor on CNN, owned by Warner Discovery, goes, because if you remember, Adam's show was called Adam Knows Everything. Okay? And so the anchor was like, Adam, thank you. Which is really funny, right? So give the anchor credit.
So a few more updates. So as I mentioned, the start began Monday
Oh yeah.
Even more pain ahead for the studios. But for now, the way they're performing in the stock market's not so great. So yesterday, May 3rd, for instance, the share value of entertainment companies dropped, announcing a loss of 10 billion for brands such as Paramount Global, Comcast, AMC Networks. However, companies such as Netflix, Disney, and Warner Brothers Discovery remained stable or managed to increase the value of their shares slightly. That being said, the entire stock market was in fact down that day, so I'm sure that's part of the equation as well. Now, furthermore, if the studios fail to reach an agreement with the WGA soon, then they could have a lot more trouble on their hands because there are others that are looking to strike. So let's talk about that. SAG-AFTRA and the Directors Guild of America have contracts that prohibit them from joining the writers' strike. But both of their contracts end on June 30th. Their solidarity could fully shut down Hollywood and make executives agree to the writers' demands. And negotiations with WGA starts on June 10th and SAG-AFTRA on June 7th, so buckle up. Going back to my friend, he commented on this as well, and he says, regardless, these greedy corporations have to adjust and kick down. WGA and SAG-AFTRA contracts are in June. If the studios and networks don't sort out the WGA deal, their industry will be on strike. Everybody wins.
Yeah, and then
That's it right there, y'all.
bigger and probably more lasting. And but there's an irony there, which is that the several
Thank you.
cable companies
All bend up.
will be hurt.
Now let's see who wants to chop it up with the blind guy. Forget say hello.
Ability to survive in the new digital age, right? So I don't think that I don't think that's a thing that Netflix would say there's a single thing into account. But this is a giant deal for all of these media companies. And if I was them, I would definitely try to resolve it before June 30th. Because if all that
Oh yeah.
everybody else goes on strike, then they're really screwed. And so,
What's happening, Bone Crusher?
but I don't know. Short-term greed drives
It's a motherfucking week, bro. We got fucking
That's the case, even knowing that the short-term greed could translate.
we got 6 songs out this week. We got 6 songs this week. That's looking real tough right now. So what y'all thinking about that? Have y'all checked it out? You get a chance, go check out the New Wave Music Wednesday episode from last night. See which ones you thought were your flavor. You know, which one of those songs last night was your flavor? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it was dope. All 6 of the songs had dope concepts, really impactful. I like the fact that each of the tracks had something significant to give to everybody on each of them. So I feel like you guys will really take time to listen to what these boys and girls are talking about on these tracks, man. Y'all are really gonna like it. So take in the ideal of those 1-minute clips that you're gonna listen to when you check out that post. And let me know, man. Comments are open for you guys to leave your statement. And I want to hear what you got. I want to hear what you think about these videos, these New Wave Music Wednesday submissions that these artists drop. Plus, you know what it is, man. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, or whenever we can get you in here, the PZ Show is definitely doing artist interviews. So if you want to tap in, you want to be a part of that, join the PZ Show's artist interview listings by hitting us up in the DMs and supporting the show by letting us know when you want to join the show for an interview. We'll get you booked in. No big deal, no fees included. You know how we do it. The PZ Show is showing love to artists and giving them a platform to express and showcase their talents, what they do, and give them a place to show their story. You know, not just hear it, but you really get to see it and see how it grows, see how their story is growing. I'm hoping to pull in more credible artists to join my mission on making that 100 interviews this year. It's not looking like it might happen, but hey, man, I'm optimistic. We're almost halfway in. We're almost halfway in the year, but I'm still optimistic that we can get this done. You guys let me know what you think. I want to see you, if you're an artist out there and you're looking to get your interview set up with the Peasy Show, come holler at the Blind MC when you send me a DM in the IG streets. Or you can catch me on my email, mrjguns@gmail.com. Please, no whammies. Let's just talk about the realness. Send me a message anywhere you see my social medias. Most likely, if you don't seem like a scam or if you don't come off like a scam, I will respond. I probably respond just because I want to know who the hell you are anyway. But once I recover that you are a scam, I will leave you to your blocked slave, to your blocked path. Cause I'm cool with you as long as you ain't around me. Cause last time I deal with you niggas tried to steal my account. I ain't got time for that. The Peasy Show is live, and we are a tapestry of real shit. Peace and love to the YouTube tamers out there that's been trying to monetize my stuff. Last week's this past last week's Talk About It Tuesday was flagged. So my apologies for telling the truth about Tucker Carlson. I mean, need I show example, but I won't. Respectfully, we'll just say that he was somewhat of a unsavory gentleman. So if that's a conspiracy theory, I don't know what is. Honestly, truthfully, like I didn't say anything that was a lie. So I mean, if any of you guys are over there on IG and them IG streets and y'all be checking my live streams, go check last Tuesday's Talk About It Tuesday episode where we discussed how that form of his misinformation that he utilized through his former Fox TV show that he used to premiere weekly was the cause of all of that uneducated lit that you kept hearing coming out of the mouths of most of these people that had no idea what the hell they were talking about when they consistently thought things like the election was rigged or that Donald Trump won the 2020 election when he clearly did not. But let me jump off of that before we end up getting pinged again, and I don't need to be getting blocked from uploading on YouTube because I like you guys. I love my YouTube viewers, all 27 of you. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys keep coming on, keep building up the stream, keep sharing out the love and showcasing them folks to let them know you can't stop the truth. Can't stop the truth. This is what it is. And I had to let you guys know that because truth be told, like I was confused when I first seen the notification. I said, how in the world star hip hop is this gonna be how y'all doing this on YouTube? So basically I got pinged for telling the truth about a person who has polarized this country in many ways with the things that he said through his channel on Facebook or his Fox News channel that he used to be so prominently known for, But it's crazy. I just thought it was crazy as hell that I got hit for something like that. I mean, and they ain't had no problem pinging my ass too. They was like, "Oh, you talking crazy greasy about this man." I seen that shit, baby, Monday morning. I remember when it was, but it was like Monday or a Tuesday morning. I actually thought it was like a Wednesday. I actually thought it was matter of fact, no, it was Wednesday morning this week. That was yesterday morning. So yesterday morning was when I seen it. And I was like, oh shit, I thought they pinged me for the Talk About It Tuesday episode we was doing yesterday. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I didn't say nothing yesterday. What you talking about? I thought about it and I'm like, Yo, it gotta be the Tucker thing. Cause then I seen what day it was dated. I see what day the warning was dated on. The episode in particular. You know, the headline caption for the episode that was dated. I was like, you. So basically, like I said, they hating what I said. They don't like that what I said about him basically speaks to the gravity of his character as a caster, a journalist, or whatever you thought to call him on Fox when he was a newscaster, so to speak. I can't even understand that whole thing. It threw me the hell off. How do you call someone a newscaster if they're not telling the truth? I always thought that the news was supposed to give you the truth and not no half-witted false narrative. And then people like us get pinged for that. People like us get reported on, or we get criticized and told that we're a bunch of crazy lunatics when we say things that they don't discover to be true until they figure out for themselves down the road, right? But the minute they say something wild and outrageous about somebody else, it's all good. They can even get 1 million to 5 million views on it. But let me correct that situation, or let me be the one to correct that. They throwing me under the bus. Nah, you wrong, you wrong. And then when they finds out I'm right, no apologies, no nothing. Like, and then even adding insult to injury, like, what did I say that was wrong? I didn't even get an explanation other than the fact that it violated your community standards. I was so confused. I'm like, what community standards did I violate that I haven't already said that could have been worse? Hell, I feel like I talk a lot about different things, and most of the stuff I've talked about has been very different and controversial because majority of it is stuff that we've been talking about going on in the world today. I mean, good grief. We just sat there and had a whole conversation about the Nashville shooting that took place last month. Now we're in a situation where we just had a shooting that just the other day in Atlanta. Like just crazy. Like this shit is going bonkers. Straight up bonkers. But I don't get it.
There's this fun element of dissing Fox that I kind of enjoy quite a bit. So Fox is hosting the first official primary
what I said
which Trump has threatened not to attend.
Was obviously taken so deeply in context.
Look, I think
to the truth, to their thoughts that I'm speaking in conspiracy. How is it that I spoke conspiracy? No, they mad because I told the truth. They mad because I told the truth. And how much you want to bet that somebody reported for ragging on him? For ragging on him. Now, mind you, I'm only telling the damn truth. Don't hate me. Don't hate me for telling the truth. And if my truth telling is too much for you to take in, I'm sorry. Get your ass out the kitchen though, because grown folks is cooking.
Don't miss out on BandLab membership.
Because all this other stuff we sitting here playing around, pussyfooting with, niggas ain't got time for that shit. Real people don't have time for that shit. Let's just keep it honest. Let's just keep it honest. Like, there's so many corrupt people in this goddamn country, it's not even funny. Makes us feel very much mixed about our own country's fucking views and shit. I do. I feel very much a mixed situation about the views of this country. Like, when you sit and you look at the fact that, we had so many things that were looking up for this country. We were going to a place where we could still be the greatest country on the planet right now. same time, to be a leader, you must not do weird, ridiculous shit like this. Like we have, like what we see in our government, like what we see in our streets. Like, how does this make sense? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, we have freaking politicians that literally have college degrees that are running around in our government doing the most outrageously, outlandishly stupid things, and calling it policies or trying to get it passed for law. And then on top of that, they are completely disregarding the constituents they represent, completely disregarding them. They don't care about your thoughts or opinions. They are saying to you, with so many middle fingers in your face, and then often are the same people asking for your help because they need you to keep them in office. Do not allow these people to keep smacking you in the balls, because eventually you'll get tired of that. Hell, I know there's a bull that actually gets tired of that shit. That's why he usually goes on a rampage and starts kicking you. But like, the whole situation is just real talks right now. We're dealing with common sense situations that have common sense solutions, and most of these people are so caught up in the crooked financial gain of it all that they are willing to let everybody burn for the almighty dollar they earn. And that's the sad part about it. That's the part that makes me the saddest about all of this. It has nothing to do with the resource or the ability to do things, but it has everything to do with how much it would cost if we didn't do a thing, versus doing the thing that should be the right thing and doing it because it's the right thing is the right thing.
He's not going to do it. He hates it. And Bernie doesn't have the stomach to force it.
It's crazy.
I'm just being honest with you guys. Could someone else force Biden? Yes, that's theoretically possible. But it'd have to be super tough to do it. They'd have to ignore the media. They'd have to ignore the Democratic establishment. That ain't going to be Bernie. And Biden is not going to, like, look guys, paid family leave polls at 84%. Biden would pick up so many votes if he did paid family leave. He refused to do it. Why? Because he's a corporate goon. He's corrupt. He's never going to do any of those things.
And that's the dumbest thing ever.
Tremendously politically.
The dumbest thing ever. He knows that if he gave them rail workers fucking them sick days, that that would boost his fucking voting, his polling right now. Says he wants to run for re-election. Like, how much you want to bet he's gonna try to do some wild weird shit like that next year? He'll drag this whole I bet you he'll drag this whole dumbass shit out till next year, and then he'll try to do something with the railroads to give them something so that they'll stand at them polls and vote for him in November. I don't believe that I can't understand that if that's the strategy, why? How does that even make for a good strategy? You are fucking beating these people up to death. Some of these people are gonna die some of these people could die during this transaction of time that you're gonna take and make them wait with no sick days to get themselves physically back to a working condition. All because you want to make a re-election that God knows, only God knows the answer if you're gonna live to see that whole full 4-year term. Because a lot of people are predicting your ass ain't gonna make that and make it after the first year if you do get elected.
Oh, button.
Just saying.
To activate, press select and hold to long press.
Because like we're already in unfamiliar territory right now. Joe Biden is the oldest president we have.
Commented broadcast.
We have one on the show.
To folder list.
Just saying, one of the oldest
Otherwise, I never have one.
in our history
Comment actions.
right now, right?
Appreciate it.
The PC show on Instagram. LM.
DX2
Yes.
2069.
So what are we supposed to do with that?
Four.
It's gross, but I can't say I'm shocked. It's so
Show
embarrassing
commented
to be honest.
It's
broadcast.
like, what do we do about
And
it?
I hate that it's embarrassing, but you guys are making good points.
Yes.
It's still a lot to hold in. It's still a lot to take in with all of that. It really is. So it's like, how do you get around any of it? What do you do for that? You know. But at the same time, it's like you looking at the situation like, what could it be? You know what I'm saying? What else could it be? You know, here's a man who blindly made an entire stack of people, millions of people believe that he was telling you the truth, that the people of this nation are lying in ways that only he knew the answers to. Somehow he was the only inside man on this. I'm sorry, I don't think so. Let's not get confused with the fact that, like, he thought that his followers were morons. Meaning you guys. Like, anybody that viewed his video, that viewed him and thought he was an interesting or great person, he thought you was a moron. He did not think you were smart at all. I mean, he called you postmenopausal fans. I don't care if that was off. I don't care if that was off cam. I don't think I've ever said that about my fam, my followers, my pee-weebles. I don't think I've ever said that about y'all. So that, even if it was off cam, like, that's crazy. Just saying. And then we looking at Claire Thomas. Just serious. But yeah, like, you know, we have like all of these different things going on, and it's just like, I don't want to get too deep into my concepts and thoughts about the things, but I do want to let you guys know, you know, we getting ready to wind it down. We got like a little more than 15 minutes left in the hour. But yeah, man, like, I'm just, you know, coming in to tell y'all a little something about what I feel like, you know, talking about, little jibber jabbers to conversate with you on top of giving y'all a heads up that we are down to like 26 days. This day is coming to an end soon. So we'll be down to 25 days by tomorrow until you guys have your submissions in for the PZ Show theme song challenge. Hope you guys are ready for the ending, because boy, it's gonna be crazy. It's some dope submissions now. It's some really, really dope submissions. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna take it home at the end of it all. Because I'm excited to see who's gonna be the artist to bring it down, put it down. I think this is gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be dope. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it's gonna fan out. You know. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fire. I can't wait. I would say, you know, get yours in now. Get your submissions in as soon as possible. Artists out there, if you're interested, I'm doing artist interviews. We do that Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Or if you don't feel like you can get in around the same time we stream here on those days, we can make up a schedule for it. We can set up something for you. We'll get it. I want to get you in here. I want to do an interview. I want to get people in here knowing who you are. You feel me? Like, and it be just that fucking situation that we could do this on. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that not many people get the opportunity to do, but I want to be able to do this for you because of how much we could do, you know, in just us doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like right now there's more ways to, you know, expand when you can take in the opportunity to do things from another, you know, just to take your name out from one place to go into another, you know.
They don't actually give a damn about the Republicans, and they don't care about
my homegirl out in Jersey.
Since they're all enormously self-centered, I don't know what Republicans do. Right? Some Democrats do actually use it to help other candidates, right?
My homegirl from Hanukkah.
That's what you're kind of supposed to do with it.
That girl sings.
But you can't
That's my
use
homegirl.
it.
I miss.
If they didn't give the money,
I hope she's doing well.
Your campaign. And you
Heard
guys, like I said, there's really
but,
so many different ways
you
you
know,
could funnel it to yourself.
As my mom always said, my grandma always say, you know, no news is good news.
Oh, we were using my house.
That's what we're doing right now. That's how we're looking at it. You know, we can't get everything worked up. You know what I mean? You can't get your mind all worked up over stuff like that.
They're not going to pursue it. You just need a
stay on what you know best. You know what I'm saying? Think positive, be optimistic.
But it's also hard because he's so corrupt. He doesn't know he's not supposed to be corrupt.
You know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
shout out to my dogs, the Jazz Club page, man. Like sharing all my videos, showing love, bro. I really appreciate that too, man. Like y'all could do the same. Just share the page, share the live stream, share the post, show some love, throw that heart on there. Let some folks know that we doing some things over here. And that helps the algorithm as well. So you know how we do. We're trying to build up, keep y'all guys coming in, keep new faces coming in the show, showing you guys how we can rotate it around and keep it moving. So New Wave Music Wednesday, this week was crazy. Like I said, it was fire songs. I was just stuck. I had so much going on this week. Been a busy week, but I blew through my obstacles like fucking a Mack truck on fucking steroids. So I feel like I was good. I made it. I got completed what I needed to complete. So the challenge was met. The challenge was accepted. The challenge was successful. So I did it. I achieved my goal, and I'm happy to have reached that, you know, that climactic closing, which we will be reaching by tomorrow as we roll on into the weekend again. You know what I'm saying? You know, Peasy's open mic. You guys come on in here and show us some talent, man. My blind ass don't see nothing, but yo, I got people with me, man. You see good things. You know, I get at least one eye in here, two eyes in here, depending on who I got in here. You know what I'm saying? So somebody will see some good stuff. You see what I'm saying? So just saying, man, it's up to you. You know what I mean? Because you know, my Fridays are, you know, braggadocious. Some days I just sit back and chill with you guys, listen to my nightly news. You know, I like listening to the news. Man. I feel like an old guy, but it's all good. Better to know what's going on than to know nothing. So for me, I'm more concerned about what's going on in the economy, what's going on in the globe, our planet, our fucking country. This shit is a shithole right now. And I mean, I'm calling it a shithole country right now because look at this shit. We got people out here that can shoot a gun faster than they can get a fucking education to get a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Motherfuckers would rather shoot a gun out here than fucking go get a goddamn job. Go shoot somebody than go get a job. Go rob somebody and sell harmful drugs to somebody than go get a job. And do things the right way. Understanding like everybody's not gonna have an easy road. Yeah, you know, employment for a felon is hard. You know what I mean? Some people can't even get employment. You know what I mean? Due to their their criminal background. I'm one of them people. I can't even sit here and fucking boast and brag, dude. I got a fucking criminal background too. You think they can hire people like me? Look, they might look at me and think, oh, he's harmless. But once they see that background, bro, I got a history. And they're like, oh shit, this nigga did this. Oh man, it's hard to look at this nigga and see the same person. We see all that shit he did. It's like, you know, but it's hard to get people to look past that too. That's the other part, because it's not easy to show people something that it just looks like it was just there for you. It was always embedded. It was embedded in your history, in your life. The main thing about it for me is I admit that I was a thief and I stole shit. I got it, I got into it and got to a point where I got kleptomania. I got a bit on the kleptic side. So what I realized is I needed to stop myself. And before I could put that together and develop that thought, this happened to me. I went blind. I say it was God saying I took too long. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I call it, all right, well, you thought you was just gonna let it ride and keep saying I get to it, I get to it. All right, well, let me tell you what God do when He wants you to sit the fuck down. He will put your ass in a position where you ain't got no choice but to sit the fuck down. And God knows you just like you want to know Him. Maybe better than you know yourself. So don't let the perception of what your ambitions are dismiss the humbleness you need to have when it comes to dealing with how God works. You need to have humility. You know what I'm saying? You need to humble your soul, humble yourself to understand that God's way is gonna happen regardless of what you say, what you do. Accept and move forward. Accept and move forward. I mean, and at the end of the day, like, I just believe that, we can make a whole lot of good things happen out of this challenge, the TV show challenge and everything. And then all of this other stuff going on with the news, we could do turnarounds. This whole thing could do a turnaround. You know what I mean? It don't have to be like it is. But y'all know what we got going on, man. We running down to the last few minutes of the hour. Just want to let you guys know, don't forget to drop some votes on the video post with those 6 videos on it to let you guys know who is going to be the Song of the Week winner. I gotta know. So before midnight tonight, don't forget to get those votes in on the post on the timeline. Drop it in and show us what you think about this week's New Wave Music Wednesday submissions. Who's your pick? Who'd you get? Who did you think was the shit, legit? And we'll put them on for New Wave Music Wednesday Song of the Week song. You feel me? So there's that. Artist interviews. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wants to join in with the artist interviews, if you're an artist out there, please send me a DM. Let's talk about it. We'll set up a time. We'll set up a day. We'll get you scheduled in if Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday does not work for you. So that's one of the things we got going on. And on top of that, just to give you a heads up, the Peasy Show theme song challenge is still going until May 30th at midnight. Get it. Thank you. And get it good. That's how we getting it for you. So if you are tuned in with this live stream and you're checking us on the last few minutes of the hour, definitely get yourself into the DMs and drop me a message. Let me know you want to be a part of the Peasy Show theme song challenge, artist interviews, or even anything like those things. Let me know. We do that. Submissions, we got you, all of that stuff. So hit me up. The Peasy Show is here for you. As also, I will be telling you, for you guys that are looking to leave me submissions, if you're looking to text the number I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you the theory here. If you're looking to text me, get the number or text me from the number that I give out for you guys on the show. Text me through WhatsApp. Using WhatsApp, I will be able to communicate with you better. All right. So anything else will be kind of lost in the conversation. You won't be able to get to. But it's fine. We can make things happen. We can make things happen from that. So hopefully y'all appreciate that. And anyway, we'll get back to you with that. You know. No, you didn't. I know you did.
Grab your face. Oh, see.
Pause video button. Tap to activate.
Aight, let's go. Yeah, yeah. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Grab your camera phone to your device, kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is alright. Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Grab your camera phone to your device, kick off your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is alright. So come chill with us. The show gonna have a good time, baby. We got the vibe. Welcome to my room. Yes, I'm blind. Catch me Monday through Saturday live, 7 p.m. East Coast time. Yeah. We on the rise, kick up the shoes, enjoy the ride. What we can do is motivate minds, like motivation Monday, all over your life. Hey, topics to try, thinking and crying, wasting some time. We will get the Wednesday where we can ride to new way, music when they hit the thrive. Yo, Talkback Thursday, where we don't talk, you don't talk to me. Yeah, PC's open, might be the place where you can change out to me. But I like Saturdays, it remind me of the most hyper days. You can get on mic, you can talk some days, but you only got 30 minutes on the stream. So won't you come join with me? You can be a part of me in the PCT. I call my PP, weekly speech. Catch me weekly on the Planet C. Won't you come join with me? You can be a part of me in the PCT. I call my PP, weekly speech. Catch me weekly on the Planet C. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all about it, word and let them talk about it. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all about it. Word and let them talk about it. Talk about it, come on, talk about it. Tell them all about it. Word and let them talk about it. So grab your camera phones and your devices, pick up your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is online. Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Grab your camera phones and your devices, kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is online. So come chill with us. The show will have a good time.
Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate all of y'all for being a part of what we do today. Every week. Peasy Show is here for you Monday through Saturdays, y'all. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, make sure y'all tune in with us tomorrow. Peasy's open mic, man. Show me your talent. I'm all in with it. I want to see what you do, how you do, what you do, when you do, what you do, when you do, what you do. You dig me? You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. Just getting your own, getting your own way. You gotta be up out of here though. So, you know how it is, man. Just trying to get this shit together. Hey, man. Again, y'all, I love y'all, man. Don't forget to vote for your New Wave Music Wednesday submission. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with the Peasy Show. Hey, it's Peasy.
Previous track button.
Oh,
Pause video.
see.
You know it. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Damn. Kicking it like Kung Fu sticking them. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Home button.
It's time to go, y'all.
Yes.
I need to do something with my.
Windows Pro. Tap to
Yeah, I
activate.
might need to rub my little Vixens in my nostrils because my shit is feeling like it's getting congested.
4.
It's all good though.
10.
It's all
Tap to activate.
good. Don't forget, vote for your song of the week. We want to see your comments in the comment section. Show some love.
New
Share the
notification. Coin
lives.
tropical drink classic slotted tropical drink coin. Like your comment.
And do it big. I appreciate y'all once again.
End the
Hope to
broadcast.
catch y'all later, man. See y'all when the
End the
next one
broadcast.
comes through. I'm gonna sit my
End
ass down
broadcast.
and eat.